Well, good morning and welcome back to Life of Dave. I'm back over the permission. I've been over here this morning already. I've done about an hour. So I came over and turned the machine on and the battery was on one. Didn't charge it. I thought I had 2 bars left and I've only got one. So I started swinging quickly. I thought I'd have a little go and it started flashing within about 10 minutes. Oh, that's not good. I got about an hour out of it, so it's longer than I thought I would, but I thought I ain't gonna bother filming because I just want to get on and detect, like, yeah. And then yeah, it died. Well, it died. I nipped home. I grabbed me booster pack, my emergency car starter. God, excuse me, it's nippy this morning. Plugged me lead in, and it's charging. So it's had, I don't know, 10-15 minutes or so now charging up whilst I walk back over it. Let's see if it'll turn on. I'm hoping it'll run on that. Yeah, baby, she's on the charge. Happy days. Right, so it ain't the best, you know what I mean, but my arm will still fit in there. Got to mind that wire and we can still detect. Yeah, sweet. Right, I've got about another hour, so I'm going to leave about 10 half 10. So I'll get another hour out of it. I did have a couple of little finds this morning, mainly trash, but I did get one little signal. It was quite faint, and I thought I'm going to dig it, and I dug it out, and it was my first little like pigeon tag, like a bird ring. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Anyway, a little ring, it's got a number on it. So I'm pretty certain that's a little bird tag, like, yeah, it goes around the leg. So yeah, happy with that. That's a nice little find. Ain't a silver one, no, it's not an old Verval type thing, but it's a little bird ring nonetheless with some numbers on it. So we might be able to do a bit of digging and look into that and work out how to find out what bird it was from and where it's come from. So happy days. Right, let's get cracking. Okay, first signal back online. 26, and it's turned out, so should be in here. In that bit, there it is. I see it's a nickel button. That's quite high for one of them. A nice bit of detail on that one though. Could almost read it if I had eyes, you know what I mean? Dickinson or Dixon? Dixon. Well, I wasn't too sure on this one. I had quite an iron grunt and something else. There's definitely something else, so I was right. I sort of doubted myself. I was, shall I, shan't I dig it? Let's find it and see what it is. I'm suspecting it could be another button. Now, if this stupid thing had worked and actually find stuff, that'd be fantastic. There it is, a little bit of slag, I think. Yeah, could be lead. Yeah, it's lead. Whoop, it's on the floor. Hello. There it is. Yeah, a little bit of lead slag, or is it lead? Yeah, I think it's lead. Got a bit of weight to it. A little bit of lead slag. So, okay, so I've done about 3 or 4 steps. I dug me lead from just over there. I've got another signal. So it's about there. 17, it's in that sort of foil tone, but it sounds bright. Hasn't got the scratchiness to it, so it should be in here somewhere. Don't look at the camera. See something there, look. What we got? Well, it ain't foil. What's that? Ooh. Is that a decorative, or is that just a corroded bit of metal that looks sort of decorative? Could just be something that's corroded and it's gone sort of frilly around the edges, or could be like a little pendant backing or something. Well, it ain't foil, so happy days. Is that writing at the top there? Camera to focus. I'll just see something there in the sunlight with my eyes, but could be writing on that. Well, we'll pop that in the fines pot and give that a little gentle clean. Definitely a possibility of some writing there. Well, it ain't foil, so pleased with that. Same sort of tone, but, or numbers anyway, but the tone sounded better. Righto, in the bag, crack on. Okay, just got a signal here. 78 to 80. Should be right there. So I've come over into the next field. I wasn't finding much in the other one. I had a couple of little targets. It's pretty quiet. It's one of them really. It's sort of fairly done, but you know, it will never be done. It's a case of wandering over the signals. But yeah, they're few and far between. So I just thought I'll have a little go in the next field before I've got to go. That should be out, whatever it is. Actually, the weight of this is brilliant. The only thing I should have done is I should have put it on the other way round so the cable comes out the other side, because I'm swinging the cable towards me. I've not caught it yet, but it is a little bit on the close side. If I stuck it that side using my brains, it would have been out of my way. So next time, yeah, well, next time I'll make sure I charge the damn thing. Right, let's find this signal. I'll tell you what, I'm not a fan of this pinpointer. I did love my Minelab one. It had mega depth, you could adjust it easy up and down, so as you got closer to a target you could lower the sensitivity. Something green there, look, I can see it, just there. Oh, is it a bit of shrapnel at those numbers, I reckon? Yeah, there you go, just shrapnel. That's what I had in the other one, but you never know until you dig it. It could be something nice. It's all history, but there you go. Fat thumbed it. Didn't record. I was just recording, or I thought I was. Turned that out. I had a 16, which 16, 17. It came up like, yeah, it sort of sounds a bit like foil, but it sounded like a solid tone. It didn't have that scratchiness to it. So I just turned it out, broke up the clod here, and yeah, out popped this little beauty. And I weren't recording when I thought I was. Grr. Come on, Dave, sort it out. What is it? 19. I can't see the other number. Could be 1919. No, it can't be, because that'd be silver. Could be 1949 or something. Oh, I can't quite make out the other number. See the 19. It's going to be about 49. It's after 46 because it ain't a 50% silver, because it's completely lost everything. So that'll be a cupronickel after, I think it's 36 or 38. They went to cupronickel. There you go. Anyway, we got a coin. Happy days. Whee! So yeah, second field. Couple of targets, bit of shrapnel and a coin so far, but that's one that I haven't got yet. So yeah, we'll carry on. We'll have a little go round here, see if I can find anything else. Bit of silver would be lovely, but you know, it's It's nice to be out. My feet are freezing though, walking around the icy field. You can't see much, but that's icy, especially down the bottom end of the fields. Yeah, it's chilly. I'm not cold, but my feet are. Right, let's crack on. Okay, right, recording this time. So I've got another deep iron tone with a sound of something else. Got 13 there. It was going 12, 13. It was a bit jumpy, but it'll do that if there's iron about. I took the gamble. I nearly didn't dig it, but I thought, you know what, we'll have a dig. Somewhere in here should be something. Yeah, it's on. There we go. There it is. See ya. I see ya. Ickle button. That's a small one. Tiny little 4-roll. So I'm just going around the area where I just found that coin. In case there was a bit of a spill, but we've got a button. Quite a deep button and all. That's come from right down there, so it's a pinpointer down. Now, I did prefer me M40 pinpointer. That was fantastic for finding stuff deep down because it had a good range on it. You know, it'd go a long way, and then you could turn it right down, so as the closer you got, you could tell how close you was to the target. Whereas this one just seems to be a fixed depth, and it don't seem to penetrate much. It's, you know, I'm waving it over hole sometimes, and there's definitely a target in the clod or something, and I just can't find it. I'll take a little scoop out of that. That's better. Otherwise your clod sits too high. Won't go down. We all know you dig out a bucket size hole of mud, it'll fill a wheelbarrow. You can't get it all back in the same hole. It'll hole for a little button. Yeah, this is balancing beautifully. That weight on the back just counteracts the weight of the coil. Absolutely lovely. So I was thinking, it might be a bit heavy, a bit cumbersome, but nah, actually fantastic. Works really well. So I was able to get back out. I've had another hour and a half. But yeah, look, so we got button there, and coin was about there-ish. That looks like me clod hole there. Look. So yeah, about 6-7 foot apart. Whew. You're knackered now. Right, I'm nearly done. I've got to go home. It's New Year's Eve. Not out tonight, but might have a little drink later. The missus when the kids gone to bed. I won't forget it's smashed. Too old for that, can't be bothered with it. Wasting the next day because you're hungover. Now and then I don't mind, but I don't normally drink that much, so I can't do anything, can't function the next day. I'm not covering every square inch. The good thing about missing things and not covering every square inch is it means there'll be stuff to find other times you come over. 21. Pretty solid, should be right there. Right, let's have that out. About 6 inches, 8 inches. Yeah, it's a good call. Come on to the second field. Third field, actually. Another field. Another bit of ground. So when I first started over here, I'd say this field had more finds in it. I was finding a lot more here than in the other field next to it. The first field, what I call field 1, was good, you know. Second field was absolute rubbish, couldn't find nothing, and this field was really productive as well. And as it turns out, the second field that was really quiet actually ended up, it's been giving me best finds. I've had quite a lot of medieval stuff out of there, including a little pauper's ring. The other, you know, I can see it. Look, I thought it was a leaf. Oh no, what that is? Or is it? Yeah. I thought it was a bit of a harmonica blade, like the reed inside, but it ain't got no reeds in that. Same sort of looking material, that's what they go like. Could be an end bit that hasn't got any reeds in. Yeah, little flat of shard of metal there. Looks like harmonica reeds, same sort of metal I'd say, because they go that exact same colour and feel, texture and everything else. Never found a whole one. Just find little bits of reeds everywhere. Yeah, we got it. Happy days. So keep the coil close to the ground. You can brush the ground. I like to hover just above it, just in case you whack a stone or a clump or something, you know what I mean? But you should be pretty much brushing the grass. This is nice and short now, so it's quite good for detecting. A faint wisp there, but an 8. Anything I ever find at 8s, 9s is foil and air rifle pellets. I'll head back over again. Yeah, I can cover the ground better if I slow down, overlap my coil, keep it nice and slow, and you'll get a lot more targets that way. But yeah, like I say, if I pull every target out and cover every inch of the ground, I'll come over here one day and there'll be nothing to find. It's never done, is it? I've done areas, I think, yeah, I've done over there, yeah, I've been over there, I've done that, I've done it. And I've gone back over on a different day and found stuff. Same when I found my first cut off hammered coin. It was in an area that I'd been over several times, but it was really noisy, chatty ground, and I didn't really know how to deal with it. And in the end, I just thought, you know what, let's just try something. And I turned the sensitivity right down to about 6. So I went, yeah, turned it right down to about 6, and I went over it, and it just helped shut the machine up a bit from all the noise that was going on, because it was like as you went over the ground. It's contaminated with tiny little shards of like metal slaggy stuff, so I'm assuming there's been a fire there, or work going on or something, you know what I mean? Could have been like a forge, someone making all shoes, like, you know, little shards of metal as they're hammering them or something, you know what I mean? Could be anything, but there's little bits all over it and it's so noisy. So I turned the sensitivity right down with my little 6-inch coil and I went over it, and I managed to pick out this target, and that popped me first King John cut off hammered coin. So I was well pleased with that. I turned the camera off, started walking off, got a signal. And it sounded like a little scratch of iron around it, showing up deep, but definitely a signal in amongst it. And it should be in here. There it is, I'll see you. Oh, I thought it was a nail. It's not a nail. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Some sort of pin. It's like a square nail, but it's pinned at both ends. Ooh, I like that. I don't know what it is, what it was for. I'm learning, it's all history, and I'm learning, you know what I mean? A lot of it I know, some things I don't, you know, we can't know it all. I like the look of that though. Now what did that pin together? Was this end the same as that at some point and it's been worn down or broken? Or was that driven into something and then pinned over that end, like a nail whacked through something and then pinned over to hold something together? That's what it looks like to me, but yeah, almost like a rivet. Cool, right in the bag. What it means though is we're still finding stuff. So we got it. Happy days. Right, let's carry on. I've got to get home. It's supposed to be leaving day. I'm in the third field across. I've got a couple of fields to get past. the horses are in the first field, I might have to go through the second one. Well, the detector held out as well. It's still charging, still not showing any power stored in the battery yet. So pretty much it's taking out everything it's putting in. But it's working, you know what I mean? My morning was over, I was gutted. I come out, 1 bar of battery. 10 minutes in, starts flashing. Well, that's not good. Managed to do about an hour. You know, I'll turn the sensitivity down a wee bit. And I managed to get about an hour out of it. And I had to go home. And then I thought, you know what? I was just, I weren't ready to go home. So, I want to go back. So I got my power pack out, strapped it on, left it charging for a bit while I walked back over. And yeah, happy days, it's worked. So I'm well pleased with that. I didn't know if it was gone or not. I thought. Right. Sometimes you get a sharp chip. Sounds like a signal if you're going too quick. And it's iron. It picks up on the iron. It gives us a loud, sharp burst. Sounds like a good signal. You go back over it and boop, boop. Oh, you can feel that temperature drop down here, especially in your shorts. My feet are warming up a bit now. I've been detecting up there in the sunshine. Much better. Right, that's me done anyway. I'm just heading back now. I'll keep the call to the ground as I go, just in case we ping up something that sounds good. Other than that, I'm off home. Okay, so some of today's finds. That was the other day's. Just an old secateurs handle and a scrap. So we got some foil, cans, ring pulls. That was in the other day. A few caps, come under the foil range. Got a few bits of shrapnel. Another bit of that wood plate. Don't know what that's off, but I keep finding bits of that around. A couple of cruddy shards. Got a few shotty caps. Old ones. These are the old paper style. That one's a little 410, small bore shotgun, that one of my first guns that was. Couple of chunks of iron crap, couple of bits of lead, whatever that is. Got a couple of wires coming out of it, so some part of a sort of transformer or something, God knows. Lead, that was from the other day. Got a little rusty nail looking type thing, couple of buttons, got that, which appears to be a thin hollow tube. That looks like the old harmonica material, but it's got no blades in it. That was me little find this morning. Bruxelles, or Brussels. How do you spell Brussels? It's like Brussels with an X. Can't read that top bit. What we got? M-U-S-E-U. Oh, museum. Ooh. Museum. What does that say? Is that 8D net? Can't read that bit. SD net or SC or 8 Son SON Sonnet Museum Sonnet, makes no sense to me. Brussels. We got 8Z 4907. Yeah, there you go. So it looks like a little bird collar, little bird ring.
It's got something to do with the Museum of Brussels or something on there. Interesting. Well, we'll have a little bit more of a look into that one. The other interesting item I got was that. Looks like a pin. Obviously held something together. It's like a square nail been hammered over at the end to hold something together. Square pin of some sort. Little random bits. Yeah, a few little buttons. Old one. Shank's gone. A couple of old 4 holes. A large one and a small one. There we go, and that's today's finds. All this was from the other day. Still like that little bit that I picked up the other day. Just give it a gentle brush off. Detail on it, look. It's got some fine detail on there, so still in 2 minds as to whether to heat it up and straighten it out. Obviously little pin marks, there's one there. And one there, so it was opened out and pinned to something. Bit of furniture maybe. Looks like a furniture corner or something. Well, the only other things I got today is in here. So we got a little coin, 6pence, not silver. It's a cruddy one. And this little thing, which I'll have to give a gentle clean and see if there's any detail on it, but there we go. Alright, well, thanks for watching Arthur Dave, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye for now.